Yeah. Now I'm back for real. What's up, Zavern? Hey there, Feely. Professor Leskinen and everybody else. We are properly online now. And we're going to be doing an Ironclad run. Heads up, today will be a bit of a shorter stream. I've got company coming over later, so we're going to just do Spire. With no second half today. Apologies in advance for that. But I'm hoping for a couple great Spire runs, so that's the plan. VVVVVVV for $1. That's a great time for very cheap. Assuming you like difficult platformers anyway. Baze, thanks for the very generous tier 3 sub and 11 months. Greetings, Choose, said the whale. Huh, that's a pretty tepid-looking Act 1. Yikes. Interesting. Hand of Greed start is an option. Taking the colorless card. I don't love starting with a curse, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Contemplating upgrading Bash here. It's good into Hexaghost, it's good into our early elites. I'm probably going to want it against Hexaghost, actually. And I don't really love these starts for being unreliable. I'm going to try this upgrade Bash line. See how we do. And do we start out with 3 combats? I'm guessing we probably want to. Yeah, we probably want to. Ouch. But my face, though. Okay, we do get a damage potion first. That's perfectly fine. Iron Wave seems perfectly fine. GG Baku, why did the Defect have to restart his run? Because he did a reboot. System reboot, that is. Yeah, I'll take an Iron Wave. And nothing really to do except defend, strike. I guess you could flex pod if you were at 1 health here, but only if you were at 1 health. Iron Wave is the perfect floor 1 card, uneventful, but also never wrong. I like that. It is hard to go wrong with the Iron Wave. Bloodletting. Interesting. Bloodletting versus Heavy Blade. That's quite a choice. I think I'll take the Bloodletting first. And then we can start picking up 2-cost cards if we find any. Oh yeah, I gotta restart the bot thing. The bot will work in just 1 second. There we go. 3 strikes kills next turn, but I might not draw 3 strikes. Let's just take 1 here. We get a fairy in a bottle. Interesting. And Flex Sentinel dual wield. Skip. I think our next few floors are going to be this, though. Let's just keep taking fights, because we need better cards. And then with these potions, the elite shouldn't be a problem either. Yeah, it feels like a skip flex. I want cards that cost 2, not cards that cost 0. Free health to save 4? I mean, I guess. We do want to play the strike, don't we? Yeah, might as well do both. Okay, we get entangled. That's good. We can also just kill with the Bloodletting. I think that's probably the smart play. Yeah, that's going to be the smart play here. Get him. Noon Saliwa, thanks for the Prime sub. And Marshall Gaming with 7 months. Happy to be your therapy. Happy to take a Headbutt. I like Headbutt with Bloodletting. I like Headbutt with Act 1. Question is, do I want Distilled Chaos over the Flex Pots? With Headbutt? Yes. Because I can target a particular card to be put back on top. But then this happens. Oh my. This feels like I might want to blindly Distilled Chaos here. With how gnarly this turn 1 is. Granner with the Prime sub in 13 months as well. Yeah, there's also no whiffs, right? The Ascender's Bane's in hand. I think we want to use this. This is spooky. Yeah, 30 damage on turn 1. Fat Gremlin here as well. I think my best line is like, hit the Fat Gremlin. And kill him. It would take all 3 attacks, then I take 20 damage. Yeah, let's Distilled Chaos here. Okay, that's very good. Now we kill... Yeah, now we're going to kill the Fat Gremlin. Good job, Potion. Take 5 instead of take 20. And then take less on this turn as well. Lose 3 to block 5. Seems worth it. Might as well. And now we should be in the clear. How do I do this? Go Iron Wave Strike this turn. Put him into range of Triple Strike or Strike Headbutt. Yeah. Okay, that was pretty good. We get another potion too, so I don't feel bad about what I did. We're actually all the way down at 10% potion chance. And we find a feed. Yes. Get feed in Act 1, click on it. It is that good. Turn 1 Bash Plus against Nob is pretty excellent here. We might not be able to feed against the Nob. Like, we have to play it for damage when we draw it. Looks like we're doing well, though, actually. Time for some math. Can I ever kill next turn? It'd have to be Bash for the most damage, right? 13 plus 9. 22. Feed is going to do 15. Bash is also going to do 15, so 30. That's only 52. That sounds like I cannot kill it. Yeah, I can't kill it. Did we headbutt the Iron Wave or what here? I guess headbutt Iron Wave is going to save the most health. We've got an abundance of health here, so it's acceptable to trade some health to win this fight. Do I need to replay the Bash, though? Is that required, actually? It might be required. I'm going to headbutt the Bash. And it might be tempting to save the feed here, but I don't think it's smart. Okay. We get a dead branch, so yeah, I'd say that was probably an investment worth making. I guess give me a second wind. Also, I got a potion? I got a potion. What do you mean I got a potion? We are now at 0% potion chance. And I guess I do want to look at the shop, huh? And then do one more elite? Yeah. And Agreed is here. Already got feed, though. I think with the Dead Branch, I'm taking Dark Shackles. Could also take any of these relics, including orange pellets. Really like Dark Shackles, though. Do I make it Dark Shackles plus? Do I make it Feed plus? Is this a Feed plus moment? Maybe, actually. Yeah, I think it is. Genuinely. Rarely is it a good idea to upgrade Feed early. You should be investing in your damage output, but I think we get away with it here. Scraunch. Hmm. 21, bring it to 26. That will split. 26, though. I guess Bash Feed does do that much damage. So yeah, let's headbutt the Feed. That won't kill, sadly, because we didn't get the Bash. Unfortunate. Take another 10 here. Sad. But health comes back. Reckless Charge is kind of nice with the Dead Branch. Sasserix with the Prime Sub in 5 months. Big Al Microwave with the Prime Sub in 4 months. You'll get there eventually. It's Sarah Temiel, in response to your question, it's not too bad to have different side quests. Like Feed and Hand of Greed. As you're right, you do get more chances for lethal with one of them. You are still getting reduced value, though, for sure. I'm actually going to take a Warcry. Warcry can let us put feedback on top. Rush damage here. And it also makes a new card, the Warcry that is, with Dead Branch. Double Battle Trance. Yes, I will play one of these to go to 5 cards. That worked out. What a lovely looking stick. What's up, mid-millennial? This is off to a very promising start here, to be sure. Let's put this on top. Headbutting the defend has got to be worth 3 health. Surely. Now that we're drawing into the days, we get a whole bunch of cards every turn, so we should be pretty safe here. Play Combust here. Immolate. Octanian, thanks for 3 months in advance of Subitude. Corruption's here. Okay, hold on. Hold. Give me the Exhume. I know you can do it. I believe in you. She probably shouldn't have ended turn there, because we could actually fail to draw stuff here. Looks like we're fine, though. Alright, let's get out of here. We get an Nunchaku. And probably take a Real Shrug. Real Shrug looks pretty good here. Body Slam is interesting. Gonna be weak next turn. Interesting dilemma. I'm hungry, though. I am hungry. Break your block and your block. Ever been too powerful? Yeah. Does happen. There we go. Chomp. Bonk. Blap. Frostbeat Games, thanks for the Prime sub and 18 months of support. Anger. I do need more damage for the Ghost. Yeah, let's take an Anger. I'm a little concerned, actually. I might have to upgrade Anger. We definitely don't have Ghost Scaling, but we do have Dead Branch, which can provide. It was maybe correct to take an event over a fire. Seems kind of iffy, though. Demon form is good here. Dark Embrace is here. That's interesting. Sure. Yeah, let's go with sure. Infinite Warcry. Burning Pact. I like a Burning Pact. Definitely like a Burning Pact. That can help me kill Hexaghost more than Wildstrike would, certainly. Favorite form of Infinite in this game? Yes, great question. The answer is you have Unceasing Top, you have 2 copies of Rebound, and 1 copy of Madness. And then everything else in the deck is irrelevant. So what you do is you use Madness to make 1 Rebound 0 cost. You play the 1 cost Rebound. Then you play the 0 cost Rebound. And that has to be the last card in your hand at that point. Then you're out of cards. You have 1 Rebound stack, so the 0 cost Rebound just went back on top of your draw pile. But you have another Rebound stack because you played the Rebound. So you rebounded Rebound, and you're like floating a Rebound stack. Then you draw the 0 cost Rebound with Unceasing Top. You play the 0 cost Rebound. It puts itself... It goes on top of your deck because you had a Rebound stack, and then you gain a new Rebound stack. You draw the 0 cost Rebound again. Repeat infinitely until the enemy is dead. You can have 1,000 other cards in the deck, but this combo will still go infinite instantly. That's my favorite part of it. It doesn't matter how big the deck is. You can still do that. What am I upgrading here? Iron Wave is a decent pick, actually. Headbutt does the best damage upgrade, probably. Headbutt is my best damage upgrade. Or I could upgrade, like, Card Draw or something. I should probably invest in the guaranteed damage. Let's upgrade Headbutt here. By the Three Faces event right now, I would probably transform... Strike. Give me a demon form. Close enough. Do have to respect the ghost here. I can't, I can't skip playing the feed for damage. Guess I'm playing Second Wind. We lose the Bloodletting. I'm not thrilled with that, but I think it might be correct here. Barricade. Barricade? Barricade. I will play the Barricade. Put that on top, I think. Barricade Body Slam. Interesting. Very interesting. Go Anger. Headbutt the Anger offering into it. Fiendfire. Here we go. Fiendfire all of these. Barricade again. Do the most damage. Okay, we're on track to win here. It's already well below half health. We get Flex Heavy Blade. That's pretty good. Or I can play the Bash. I might want to actually do. Yeah, the Heavy Blade isn't even that much more damage. The Bash here. But what about third Barricade? GG. Not a decisive victory for us, but definitely a victory. Take it. I'm thinking this deck might want a demon form, because we really don't have a way to scale damage, and with the Anger, it's especially powerful. Yeah, let's take a real demon form. I like it with feed, too. No corruption. But we have the illustrious choice between Snecko and Pyramid. I think with Demon Form in the deck and Dead Branch, we would prefer the Snecko Eye to the Pyramid. But they are both technically takeable. Yeah, you can take this Pyramid. It might backfire. But I think on average you do pretty well with the Bloodletting and the Anger and the Feed and the Dark Shackles and the Second Wind. There's a lot of things that really benefit the Pyramid. Anger is quite sad with Snecko. The Feed landing consistently with Pyramid is the part that's really appealing here. Screw it, I'm taking this Pyramid. Prove chat wrong here. Always fun to do. Show them why it's strong. Do you think I just want to tank 6 damage here, though? It's not time for bloodletting yet. Indeed. Now it is. Ooh, spicy. Taking Pyramid is wrong. You don't want to be right. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, I should have put Dark Shackles on top. Foolish. Oh well, let's do it this way. Perfect. Squish. Bet number 2, huh? I mean, Pummel's fine. We have Nunchaku Demon Form. Sure, I'll take a Pummel here. Ow. Literally my entire face. Tell me I can kill this thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can. $24 plus 15. Yep, that'll do it. Thanks, Nunchaku. Entrench plus. Curious. Only I had real barricade. Do I take a second Pommel Strike? I guess I do. And do I want to break from the combats for a moment? I think so. Shop looking decent here. Corruption win. That's the funny part. We don't actually take Corruption now. Oh, sweet. Spot weakness is better than Demon Form? Maybe I should have taken the spot weakness too. Thinking I already have strength, but I guess I don't really. Too late for you, Demon Form. Okay, that helps a bit. Perfect. Kill him. There, no. We have the Red Mask weakening enemies on turn 1. Turn 1's arguably our weakest turn. I do like Pummel. I do like Pummel. Let's hit that shop. Feel No Pain is here. Fiendfire is here. Is Fiendfire good? Feel No Pain's definitely getting added. Not sure about the Fiendfire. Main problem with Fiendfire is that if I have Feed and Fiendfire in the same hand, I'm just kind of screwed. It is possible to sometimes Warcry it. Buying a second Warcry would help, but I can't get them both, right? Removing a strike always helps. Maybe I'm buying a potion. For elite fighting, it does sound kind of nice. Very likely to get a potion here, though. Nah. Oh no, not again. At least it's weak this time. I'm going to skip turn 1 demon form. I wonder if that's a mistake. Unclear. I think it was the right play. Now we can play it. At least, hopefully can. Ooh, or I can do that. I like that better. Kill this thing. Weaken you. Dark Shackles would be good here. That's alright. We have better answers. Spicy. Yes, I can kill it because of Nunchaku. Good. Flex is better. I could take Flex if I intend to upgrade Flex. I maybe have better upgrades, though. I think we keep skipping for now. Monster Train 70% off? Now there's a good pickup. And if you don't own this little known game called Slay the Spire, I hear it's 90% off in the current Steam sale. I'm going to upgrade the Bloodletting. Against the Storm, also 70% off. There's a good deal, too. Uh-oh, the Sneck is here. Doesn't seem that bad, though. Actually seems pretty good. 0 cost Bash, 1 cost Demon Form, 0 cost Shrug. Can't complain about these things. Tasty. Easy Snecko fight. Heavy Blade Plus is here. Another Feel No Pain is here. I think we want this Heavy Blade Plus. I think that's going to be really important. All right, we're going to fight this elite. We have lots of health. We have a fairy. We have a skill pot. We have a mid. It is them. But this is a pretty good turn 1 draw. I think I'm going to go ahead and skill potion turn 1 here. Something like double tap or offering or shockwave or impervious would all be pretty good. Shockwave is here. There's also Seeing Red for +2 energy, but I want the Shockwave. Wild Strike is here. Cute. Does that let me kill? Sure does. Does let me put 2 wounds in my draw pile, which is not desirable, but I don't think I care. We have several soul. And second wind. Let me eat this guy. Good skill pot. Dreamcatcher might be relevant later. These I just skip. Okay, great elite fight. Unfortunately, that's our only elite fight because of the path I took. Stone Calendar, I think that I'm going to skip. That is going to deny me feed in Act 3 for sure, right? Like, I'm just going to forget about it, and it's going to kill something before I can eat it. Guaranteed. Upgrades are still good, right? We want to upgrade Demon Form and Feel No Pain. Probably Dark Shackles, too, so I'm down for 3 upgrades here. Ooh. Is this a Jax run? Probably Transform 2 is what it is. Let's transform 2 strikes. Those are still dead weight. Double Dark Embrace, oh my god. Snackawai, come back. Hello? What do you mean, double Dark Embrace? Bruh. Not even that good. That's the funny part. It's not even that good. That in a different order. Could have had a much better turn here. Whatever. I can still get more energy on this turn. Delicious. And nutritious. Yeah, I think I could have saved about 8 health here. Oh well. This is also kind of awkward. Here we go. We have tons of health. And then I could take a fight instead of an event. I want the event, though. Ah. Duplicate a card in your deck. I think we have a clear winner here, actually. Given the third Dark Embrace, yes. Now, given the abundance of draw in the deck, I think there's only one real choice here. Which is Bloodletting. And now I actually want to upgrade Dark Embrace. I think I do. Well, one of them anyway. I'm probably going to remove the other one. Okay. Embrace will remember this. Good. I think I just play this. Strike back. We'll block this turn. No, I was supposed to get Bash back, wasn't I? I was. But I could Dark Shackles the Automaton. It's still largely fine, though. Nothing the smartest here. I am planning on double tap heavy blading soon. Tons of damage. Seems crucial. We never die to this because of Fairy. I'm hoping we don't have to do that, though. Yeah, being able to bash first would have been lethal if I just done the Dark Shackles on the correct target. That was foolish of me. I can still play a lot of cards here. Although it doesn't look like this will kill, right? No, it won't. Alright, let's second win then. Draw a bunch of cards here. Is that enough block to survive? 40 plus 20? Yes, I barely live here. I'll take it. But I could have already won if I'd played correctly. GG. This is a deck that likes a limit break, I'm pretty sure. Wait, is it? Don't we actually have one strength start? Maybe I want the Impervious. Yeah, give me the Impervious. And I think I'm taking Crown here. Definitely want more energy in this deck, big time. I really don't want Wounds in the draw pile. That's pretty spooky with Pyramid. Endora's Box with only 5 transforms is not that good either. The Dead Branch means the Crown isn't that much of a downside, because we can make cards mid-combat. And we already have all the important scaling that a run should need, so I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy to take Busted Crown here. Fuck, just 5 more Dark Embraces. Please no. You guys are kind of mean, eh? Tasty. There's our feed. Just kill it then, just kill it then. Feed is 30. Perfect. Yeah, health going way up here. Don't really care for armaments. Definitely don't care for Madnesses or Writhe. I mean, the Madnesses can do some funny things, but I think in general we don't want them. Too much hand clog for that. I'm just gonna skip. I will fight these two. We get loads of money plus a rare relic. They are kind of scary, though. I'm thinking we're going to be using the Distilled Chaos pretty fast here. This could be a good fight for fire breathing. I'm going to Distilled right now. I'm scared enough. Well, we got Dark Embrace down. Nice. Okay, this looks good enough, I think. Yeah, more than good enough. Just keep pummeling it. Right. Okay, need this demon form down yesterday. I can kill with the bloodletting? Yeah. Cool. Actually, that went quite well. We get an old coin right before the shop. That paid off massively. Cool. Money. Now we start with more cards in hand. I love that. Another way to gain strength is pretty good. I'm probably going to take Inflame here. Keep removing strikes as well. Handdrill is here. At long last. I guess I'll take an energy potion into this Burning Elite as well, yeah? That's kind of a scary fight. They remove Dark Embrace? No, I think Strike Remove is still good. Anytime you have a question in a deck like this, where it's like, is remove A worse than remove B? The only question you have to ask is, can Second Wind exhaust that card? If so, it's not your worst remove. So anything that's not an attack is better than an attack. You know? Okay, not the most exciting turn one into Repto here. We have Impervious Dark Shackles in hand, though, so I'm not that worried. I'm a little worried. I do 25 damage. 11 plus 16, that'll do it. Kill this thing. Play this. Jackal's the crazy lady. Disarm the crazy lady. We have corruption. I repeat, we have corruption. And another Feel No Pain Plus. Let us, as they say, freaking go. More energy. Screw it. Looking pretty good here. Guess I can just full block all this. Focus my efforts on Reptomancer. Seems good. Self-solving problems. Delete it. Too much damage. Beautiful. Take a second wind. I'm going to go with hell yeah, we do. And I like the energy potion just fine. We have a handful of stuff. Is it good stuff? Not sure. It's fine. Kill next turn with feed. Tasty. Elixir's kind of fun. It's a fun little get out of jail free card. I think we're fine though. Do I look at another shop or do I keep upgrading stuff? I want to upgrade in Flame. I want to upgrade Impervious. We got lots of good upgrades. I'm just going to keep upgrading. Although I'll recall first just to lock that in. Art of War is great with Pyramid, rewarding us energy-wise if we don't play any attacks during our turn. And I will happily keep fighting elites at the moment. Giant Head seems pretty free. He's double in flame. Sick. A Strongening. There's Demon Form. Barricade is here. Pipe. In the Dark Shackles. Tasty. Skip the Heavy Blade. We've already got an upgraded one. Upgrade. Let's upgrade the Impervious. Big block. Do I always keep fairy potions? Very often, yeah. They're, especially when we have this much max health, right? This is 30% of our max health when it heals us. So that's 42 hit points. That's 42 health. Very hard to have a potion worth more than 42 health. Let's squish this guy. Convenient. Let's get Demon Form down, I guess. Might as well wait on the anger then. Let's take 3, actually. Want to use the Bloodletting early? Barricade is here. GG Repto, it's completely over now. Double my strength, double my block. Delicious. We get meat on the bone, which could maybe do something. Shockwave seems good. Welcome. Might even upgrade that Shockwave. A lot of damage. Is a lot of damage. Or attack card, come on. Boo. There we go. How do we deal with these guys is a good question. What's our Spiker solution, they asked. But low. There was no Spiker solution. Now we have a Spiker solution. It's called Second Wind. Sure. And yes, Yes, I will upgrade Shockwave. Having 144 health is the solution. It's probably the solution to this fight. We're not that good at this fight. Probably not going to play any of these Dark Embraces. So they will make the boss angrier. Not want the boss to be angrier. Want the boss to be dead. How's it going, Patchy? Is the game worth it? If you're talking about picking it up on the Steam sale, I cannot recommend it enough, especially for like a couple bucks. This is one of the most replayable games I've ever played personally. So if you like deck builders or like roguelites, then it's a must-have. If you don't know what those words mean, then it still might be the best game you've ever played. There's only one way to find out, and that's try it out. For only a couple bucks, I mean, what do you got to lose, right? What have you got to lose? Bloodletting, second wind here. Shackled idiot. Speed would be convenient here. I'm going to let you live. For now. Hello? Literal bottom card feed? No, okay, good. And then I'll just go ahead and speed up the killing the boss process. Seems good. Quite enough. I have no cards in the draw pile, though? Okay, yeah. Heavy Blade again. Kill it. Get rid of this. Now we have only attacks, really, in the deck, which is the bad part about what we're doing. But with the Demon Form in play, we should be okay here. We're going to lose some health, though. Might get meat on the bone value. Yeah, we do. 74 health and meat on the bone just activated. Amazing. Ouch. I'm going to take more damage here, unfortunately. I need to get back to one of these heavy blades. Please. That works too. Okay, we still have 68 health and a fairy for boss 2, which is Donu Deka. I imagine this fight is much easier, though, because I can just play my powers. Hey there, Mr. Zorag. Thanks for the Prime sub in 32 months. I don't have any kind of recap plan, no. Eat the donut. must eat the donut. And then corruption is here. Rumors tell that corruption might just be a good card. Delicious donut. Wait, give me a second wait or something. Or, dual wield is what I meant. Delicious. Squished. Two thump, a deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of this dead branch? You ready your cards, dealing 2073. Have I been here before? Okay, we're actually missing a load of health. We don't have any other healing relics, so I'm going to rest here, which also conveniently gives me the Dreamcatcher. And we also have Regal Pillow, so I rest for 61 hit points, which is way too much. And a True Grit Plus, which is, you know, that's a pretty good card, actually. Get in here. And Medical Kit is kind of cool with the whole pyramid thing. Power Potion looks probably better than Energy Potion. I'm down for Medical Kit, Power Potion. Yeah, Medkit giving me 2 more cards turn 2 against Shield and Spear is quite nice. By the premium Power Pot. And I don't think I want this Rupture Plus. It could be Strength Gain with the Bloodlettings. It could, actually. We do have 2 of them. I still don't think I want it, though. No remove, couldn't afford it. Too expensive for me, man. Flame Shockwave, I guess. Exhume is here. Okay, I like that. Couple of options with that. Here's the Dark Shackles. I'm not blocking that much. Bonk. And then this will full block. Probably should have focused my damage here, actually. So I could kill it on this turn. Yeah, I think so. Could exhume headbutt. That's funny. I'm gonna do that. Exhume the headbutt so I can get my bloodletting back. Although, no, I can't quite. Yeah. Didn't do that quite right. Whatever. I think we're fine now. There we go. It's too much damage now. Immolate seems good, though. Tasty. Alright, we eat them both. We get a strike dummy. The clash. I'm not taking clash, sorry. Alright, we're gonna power pot turn 1. Barricade, I think, is the winner here. Welcome to the deck, Barricade. Warcry the Dark Embrace on top, and then use Havoc to play it. And play the Inflame, too. Orange pellets would be good here, admittedly. Can exhume Impervious. That seems pretty good, too. Sponged. Back Sweat Bob. Thanks for the Prime sub and the 2 months. What a name, what a player. Delete this. There we go. Demon Form's here. Berserk is here. Welcome, Berserk, to my deck. Berserk would be good here, has been called. Wait, that makes me Vol next turn, too. Whatever. Got Barricade. I think it's over. Bonk. Really big bonk. GG. GG. So, chat, how good was Dead Branch Pyramid together? GG. I Didn't seem like we had any trouble, right? Like at any point. Didn't even die to Hexaghost. GG. GG. Is this what they mean by eat your heart out? Yes. The fairy dies with me, though. Or with the heart, rather. Nay, now what? How's it been done? The spire sleepeth, and so shall I. No, Branch was not our Niao bonus. Actually, believe it or not, our Niao bonus was simply Upgrade Bash, which is a pretty underwhelming starting bonus usually, but it worked out really well, of course, with First Relic Dead Branch from Nob. We're going to do another run, chat. Silent will be up next. Before that happens, I am going to take a break, grab a quick snack here. I'm starving. Upon my return, we'll do some Silent. BRB. All right, Twitch chat, we are back. I'm going to be diving into our second run of today with The Silent. Here goes. Common relic or rare relic? It's not Slime Boss. Yes, indeed, Aaron W. We do have a new rotating world record set by Knave Greed. Spectacularly done. I'm pretty down to skip my Act 1 shop. The shops are all awkwardly placed anyway. So let's take a rare relic. That's a great one. Thread Needle gives us 4 plated armor. That makes me feel better going into essentially a mandatory elite here, which I'm going to sign up for willingly. Did I see how it ended? Yeah, pure... I would lose a long streak in the same way. That is, like, pure complacency. Just kind of not thinking enough, not really being all in, just kind of, like, moving through habit and ending up dead as a result. Totally understandable. Deadly Poison is the only damage card. I guess I'll take it. We're definitely going to need damage cards if I'm planning on going this way. Going into the Burning Elite here seems particularly suicidal. We're not that strong. I'd like 4 fights to get a potion. Having 4 extra block per turn is so powerful in Act 1. Really trivializes a lot of fights. That's going to make Masterful Stab really good, because we're very good at taking 0 damage. Yeah, give me a Masterful Stab. That is a great damage output card for these Act 1 encounters. Definitely going to help us get through, again, this double elite floor. We need cards that are as strong as possible. ASAP. And then Dagger Spray will help against sentries. It's also pretty good with the Flex Pot. I guess so is Flechettes, huh? Flechettes could be good here. Alright, sure. Flechettes are not good here. I'm gonna go for the Slime first in this fight. Although I think we have to play the poison card on the Cultist. With the extra block per turn, we should be able to hold our own against this Cultist. Shets are bad here. Ow. Okay. Pretty good fight, though. We just take that 1 instance of damage. Pretty clean. Finisher ain't it. I don't recommend taking Finisher. Deflect also not it. Looks like a skip here, which is a little underwhelming, but we have what we have. Hmm. Yeah. Take the gold, but I think it's correct to lose money there. I think it is. Alright, this is probably our flex pot turn. I think we have to potion in this fight. Especially since we don't have dagger spray. Definitely regretting the flechettes at the moment. Let's see. 1799. I could kill the middle one. That is allowed. I don't think it's right, though. Now, I'm going to do this. Oh, 11-11. Right. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Bring it within 1 strike range. Hopefully I can full block on this turn, potentially, as well. Indeed. Yes. And let's open up poison on this guy next turn. Even better. Norius, thank you so much for 5 very generous gifted subs. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club, everybody. Okay, Flechette's doing just enough damage. I'll take it. Good draws in this fight. Yeah, really good draws in this fight. Wow, I'm really impressed we leave with 40 health here. And we get both Whetstone and a block potion. Unfortunately, no attack card. But even just upgrading 2 strikes is fine. Maybe I take a Cloak and Dagger? Because of Flechette's, skills that do damage are welcome. I guess I'll take a Cloak and Dagger. Just got a new job and have been watching me a lot, so you want to say thanks for the great content? Well, you're very welcome, and congrats on the new job. Ooh, get to upgrade Neutralize. Interesting. I'm going to upgrade the Deadly Poison. If we bottom deck it against Nob, we're going to be in trouble. Really good against Lega, though. And pretty good against Nob. Maybe our best Nob upgrade is Masterful Stab. But I think Deadly is more total damage. It is Nob. We don't get turn 1 Deadly, so we're in trouble here. We do get turn 1 16 damage Flechettes, though. That's pretty good. The other good news is that I didn't turn 1 draw Neutralize, I turn 2 draw it, so we actually do a lot of blocking. We do bottom deck the Deadly. But we're taking very little damage here. Only 2 damage this turn. Next turn I can block potion, he'll be weak, and I still have 3 plated armor. I don't think it's worth playing a skill. Does feel like I want to play the Deadly Poison. We take a bit more damage for doing that, but we're doing 13 damage versus 6. That's kind of a big deal. No, for next turn, that is. So we take a bit of a hit, but it's really not that bad, right? We lost 8 health, whatever. 8 health for Gremlin Nob is a great trade. We get Matryoshka right before the chest, my favorite time to get it. And a real attack card, Dagger Throw. Seems okay. Yeah, give me a Dagger Throw. Okay, we'll probably go for another elite fight. Because we're in good shape and we know we're not fighting Nob again. Wow. Wow. We get Snecko Skull and Tough Bandages at the same time. Taking both of those. The Dagger Throw just got better. The Deadly Poison just got better. Life is good. Could this be one of the lovely Snecko Skull and Venom Flechettes runs? I hope so. Alright, we can... You... We can... This one's gonna do the most damage next turn, so I should weaken it as well. And... reduce your damage. Because I'm least likely to kill the one in the back. Right, we get all of them. Good stuff. More mediocre cards. No thanks. Alright, we'll fight the elite. Easy peasy. This time it is Lagavulin. I get a pretty good turn one. Sad to see Survivor here, but everything else is good. Definitely going to wake up with the Deadly in hand. Do I feel like I need to Power Pot? Yeah, I do. Tools of the Trade with Tough Bandages. Yes. Since we have the Masterful Stab, I like full blocking here. Wherever possible. We get a very clean fight. Rico Pillow's not bad. Dash, Escape Plan, Blade Dance. I'm okay with an Escape Plan. I don't really want Dash or Blade Dance here. Yeah, let's take an Escape Plan. Seems perfectly fine. And this nerd's already dead. Correct, sir. Bane is here. Backstab's not horrible. I like Backflip, though. All three of these cards start with BA. Hard to go wrong with Bag of Prep. Also hard to go wrong with Calc Gamble. We can buy both of them. There's also Discovery, which is kind of interesting. Although I can't do Discovery Bag of Prep. Flechette's Boot. The power. But have you considered Boot makes Cloak and Dagger do one more damage, streamer? Surely that is worth 166 gold. Don't split it, because I am pull blocking. And yeah, of course, Cal Campbell with the tough bandages is beyond mental. Simply ridiculous. I gamble here, actually. And wait a turn. Ah. Terrible. At least we clear some slime. And at least they don't attack me. Okay, everything's fine. Put you to 12 so that Masterful Stab kills, and then strike this one, I think. Already full block. Good. Perfect fight. Got a spiky potion, more crap card rewards. The card rewards have been kind of underwhelming, but the relics have been incredible. So I'm pretty happy with where things are at. The one deadly poison should beat Guardian. And I'm going to go ahead and upgrade our calculated gamble. Normally I'm not in such a hurry to upgrade this thing, but it is really powerful with the tough bandages, so I want to make sure we can always have an upgraded one. Or it's also a good duplication, which could matter later as well. Frozen Eye would be good here. Let's see, we have to do 25 total damage. We're already doing 7. I can do another 20-something. Yeah, that's already enough. Good. And then might as well draw into Masterful Stab and play it too. For fun. Could use the Thorn Spot in this fight, but I really don't feel like we need the help, so I'm not going to. Yeah, this fight's pretty much over now. I could take 2 to play Deadly. I'm just gonna defend. I want to see if I can perfect this fight. Oh, not quite. Gotta take 1. And if I don't do some damage, we're actually gonna be in a bit of trouble here. Alright, I'll play a strike. Now we got him. GG. Almost perfect. We're offered Grand Finale, Phantasmal Killer, or Adrenaline. Kind of a fun place to take Grand Finale. I think Adrenaline is the most straightforward good ad here. Helps out Flechettes some, helps out Calculated Gamble some. Yeah, no Envenom though. So I'm pretty cool with Adrenaline here. Speeding us up just a bit. The others are going to be dead weights at least some of the time, which Adrenaline never really is, right? I like the Adrenaline for consistency. And I guess I'll just discard the Liquid Bronze. Oh well. And we do get Pyramid. Okay, so we could have taken Finale. It is still Pyramid, though. Pyramid is crucial for making us have 10 cards in hand to use with calculated gamble and bandages, which becomes game-breaking. The mid. Phantasmal has a higher possible upside than the Adrenaline. I agree, but it also has a higher possible downside. And that's where I don't like it so much. Okay, now getting a strike out of the deck is kind of imperative. I guess I'll go to a shop here. But then... Wait. What if I want to go to 2 shops? Anyway. Interesting. Very interesting. We should, in theory, be at least half decent in elite fights. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do it. Birds are here. Oh my. Well, birds were here. Leva, thank you so much for the Prime sub and 6 months of support. Excuse you. No swooping. Okay. Yes. But why is it green? So, poison, gamble. Just keep shredding the plated armor. Death. Feet are here. I think feet are pretty good. We got lots of block cards. We got Pyramid. Could also take Acrobatics, but I think it's not as good as the footwork. Deck feeling great now. I am pretty much just here for a striker move. And nothing else. And will I trade face? Yes. I think I will. Although, wait. Actually, hold on. Now, we lock in or remove here. If I'm not going that way, though. I'm going this way, right? Oh, no, I do want the option for 3 elites. Yes, I'm going this way. So, actually, 50 gold sounds really good. Give me 50 bucks. Thanks. Blech. Okay, block potion's kind of nice. Do we want another backflip? I think the answer is hell yes. We're almost able to take concentrate now. Almost. Swift pot versus block pot. I think block pot. We have too much hand clog to want a swift pot. We start with 9 cards in hand. Like, what is it even doing? And you might think we want to upgrade footwork because it's good, or maybe even adrenaline for more energy, but I actually think our best upgrade right now is flechettes. Because we want hella damage. And that is our best damage option. I was kind of hoping it would be this guy. Oh yeah, look at that. Well, it's not that much damage turn 1 because of our other cards in hand, but that's fine. Let's start with stab. Neutralize backflip. Cool, okay. I don't think I want to flechettes yet. I think I want to strike. Next turn, Giga Flechettes, possibly with Flex Potion. Six skills. I'm going to Dagger Throw first. Am I Flex Potioning? I don't think that I need to. No, I'm not going to. 7 skills. 4 hits, 3 whiffs. I could Adrenaline if I want to try to do even more damage. I'm fine with it locked in 7, though. Deadly, and then Gamble. Finisher, no, Deadly again. Yeah, we're completely fine. I don't think I'm playing footwork here. Okay, perfect block. Easy. Yeah, you could kill with a potion, or you could preserve every resource. And do no such thing. Do we take a Blade Dance to go with Finisher? I don't quite feel like that's good enough. Maybe it is. Kind of the best thing that goes with Finisher, isn't it? Kind of. Yeah, we got plenty of cards. Panache should be fun. It's not worth removing here, right? Because it's very unlikely that I can get 2 removes. So we should just save money for the last shop that we know is coming up. Or maybe buy Fumes. Fumes seems so slow, though. Who's our Rack Boss? Champ? I'd rather buy Cultist Potion. Nah. I'm taking Nunchaku. And I don't think I want this relic. Tempting, though. Gee, Fumes would have been good against this enemy. Fumes would be good here. Yeah. No hands. Alright, gotta draw into the stuff that does damage, although I will play the footwork. Good. I played Flechettes there. I wanted to play it for more damage, though, which I'll do now. Why do I have nunchucks every game? I mean, they are a common relic. Cool. Paid actor, Gremlin Leader. Upping Nunchaku now. Back to 9. We get a fish. And a Wraithform, or a Piercing Whale. I think I want the Whale more than the Wraithform, actually. They're both pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to take Whale over Wraithform here. Good. So we're using Finisher on the bird. Looks like it. The power. You have 8 skills. Incredible. Okay, fumes are back and they're free, or I can take footwork again. I'll take the free fumes, sure. Does the deck actually want Envenom? Yes. Yeah, consider that Flechettes with Envenom would do more poison than Bouncing Flask to a single target. It's pretty good. Toolbox is here. Blind is not bad, actually. Blind is quite good, actually. I love this blind. It's also Reflex, which is meh. Yeah, Reflex is kind of meh. I'll take a blind. And fight our third elite, which is the Slavers. Is every run winnable? Pretty much every run. We have found some unwinnable seeds for certain characters at max ascension. Namely the Silent. Poison this guy. But by and large, everything is winnable. You're gonna weaken me? Okay, weaken him then. One. No, just gamble. Molten egg. Molten backflip. Or another piercing whale. Actually, piercing whale number 2 might be better than backflip plus. Backflip plus is really good though. So no, I'll take the backflip. I'll do it. Block pot or another flex pot going into champ here. It's a fun idea. Double flex seems more likely to save our butts. Yeah, let's go double flex here. And let's upgrade fumes. Probably just trying to rush down champ. Stack a bunch of poison and weaken on him. Cycle the deck as hard as we can. We can prevent him from metallicizing a second time. That'd be very helpful. I'm not going to adrenaline yet. It goes to just above half. Perfect. And this turn he goes below half. Okay, so we did successfully prevent... we prevented him from metallicizing twice, and we're also going to have no debuffs for execute. So I think we're in great shape here. Now we do as much damage as possible. There's the deadly. Am I okay with taking a small amount of damage here, or is it adrenaline time? I think it's probably adrenaline time. Okay, if there was ever a time to double flex potion, now would be it. Do I need to double flex potion, though? I feel like we're kind of crushing him. Oh, and I've even got Nunchaku on 7 here. Yeah, let's just beat him up. Maybe use 1. 1 is good, actually. We hit for a lot of times this turn. Let's do 1. Yeah, single flex only, I think. And then just absolutely destroy him. Yeah, that worked out really well. Gambler's Brew is definitely better than a flex pot. And there's the Envenom. Let's freaking take it. Yo. Sick. Corpse Explosion also pretty good, by the way. Hovering Kite, Calling Bell, Wristblade. That's kind of cool. I like Hovering Kite with, well, with the whole tough bandages thing. We don't actually have enough discard cards for this to be very consistent energy yet, but we just take more. We definitely want to take more of them. Yeah, we just take more of them. Finally, a good kite. It's really not that good, actually, right? We have Survivor, we have Dagger Throw, and we have Calculated Gamble. That's actually it. Yeah, I wouldn't really call it good. And I definitely wouldn't call this path good. Ew. Welp. So be it. 12. Yeah, isn't Venom good? 14 poison. Seems pretty okay. A chatter redeems a cutie reward and no Baylor sees it. Does Dark Cloud 621 still become a cutie? They do, yes. They sure do. Dark Cloud. Welcome to the almighty list of channel cuties. All hail Twitch chat. We have a new cutie on the list. Welcome to the list of cuties. Ooh, purple fire spirits. We can get rid of Envenom. Now we're gonna dunk yet another strike. Strikes get out of my deck. We should have kept that. Yeah, we're good though. We have Whale and Horncleat this turn. Everything's fine. Totally. 15, 23. We blocked 23. Keep you weak though. Power. Setup plus. Interesting. I kind of like that. Put a card on top of the draw pile. It costs 0 until played. Don't need meat on the bone. Meat on the bone is trash here. Impressively bad meat on the bone. I'm vegetarian. Alright, nerds deleted. We just wait for Fumes to do all the work here. Goodbye. Hello. Don't scare me. Well, maybe you should. Easy. Very easy. Leg sweep plus. I have setup. Yeah, give me that. Here we go. Yeah, it gives me more energy, right? Yeah. 2. Sad to take damage, but it's alright. Finale plus. Huh. That sure is some damage, right? Like, that's good damage. I'm gonna take that. Question card. A little late, but better late than never. Let's just set this up now. There's the Envenom. Venom is good here. Yeah, I think I need to calculated gamble here. Then we're discarding Grand Finale. Flippers would be good here. Flippers would be great here. Let's go Shiv, Masterful Stab, Finisher for 2. 2 hits is pretty weak, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, I can see why I wanted this Grand Finale. So if I... Now the play here is Fléchettes, then defend. No, Fléchettes, then strike, then gamble. Gamble will discard 6 cards and we'll draw the Grand Finale. And we full block. Although I should have done strike first. The power. I also like the setup into escape plan combo, because then I can guarantee that the escape plan is going to draw something good that activates the condition. Alright, easy fight. Score a blue candle, which doesn't do much for us. There's the Acrobatics Plus we've been waiting for. Excellent. And we can lose, I guess, Cloak and Dagger. because I don't really want to lose Envenom or Dagger Throw. So goodbye, Cloak and Dagger. You will not be missed. Upgraded footwork is probably on the list of things to do, huh? Not even going to get to finale here. We win too fast. Unless... the power... Glorious. Prepared Plus. Ooh, that's a nice card. More so than Tactician, although Tactician's actually pretty good here. I think we want this prepared for the last amount of consistent draw discard that we need. And it says plus. And I will take another Elite Fight here, I think. Yeah, one good shop in Act 4 sounds great. 2 strikes left. I'm fine with 1. Yeah, where's the Toxic Egg? Secret Toxic Egg. Would be good here. Weak. Whoops. That's not the right card to play. You would dare. Grand finale. Correct. Blorp. Reserved Insect for Act 4. Another chance at Wraith Form. Would also take another Backflip or another Envenom. Don't feel like I need this Wraith Form. Although it's really nice with setup. Is that true? Yes. That is true. And I only have 1 Piercing Wail. That is also true. All right, I'll take it. You can always discard it. No need to lose the run over something silly, right? Goodbye. Fruit juice. I think that's a trap. These potions are too good. Card looks familiar. What's with the secret toxic egg, though? Alright, I guess I'll take one more backflip? Question mark? Do I even want that? I don't even think I do. I've got 3 backflips already. No, I don't want more backflips. Skip it all. Yeah, skip all of it. Talk. Number of decent upgrades here. Honestly, Envenom is a nice upgrade. Makes it cheaper to get in play. That's pretty strong, actually. Footwork is nice, too. We'll do footwork first. I don't think I'm ever going to upgrade this Wraith form, by the way. I'll do Envenom over Fumes in this fight, mostly because it's in my hand already. Rest in pieces, nerd. It don't. Oh, also get double dunked. So should have Flechette's Tear. Whatever. Super doesn't matter right now. Guy's cooked. Gamble for 6. Vanelli. The power. I'll do the whale thing just for good measure. Seems like overkill. The Wraith form is here to be an easy discard target. Pretty much. No. Yeah, more cards in the draw pile. Good. Flechettes. Then prepared, then backflip. Gamble. Actually, no, then set up the leg sweep. Then acrobatics. Play the leg sweep. Beautiful. Damage, though. Grand finale. Alright, Awaken 1 is deleted. And now for Timbo. Timbo is a little tougher. Only a little bit, though. Let's go ahead and set up the Wraith form right away. For convenience. Probably not going to play it for a while, but it's nice to have, you know? Sergeant Bowie, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Oops. Ow. And Int 82 with 37 months. Thank you, thank you. Give him the Grande. The Mucho Grande. No way we skip phase 2, right? There's no way. So I should focus on playing Slide. And using Piercing Wail. Should have set up there. I guess I'm Wraithforming. I did it again. That hurt a little bit. Ah. All is well. GG. GG. Two thump, a deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of all this envenoming? You prepare your knife, slap in the heart 2,392 times. GG. McLo, thanks for 51 months. Why is Santa afraid of getting stuck in a chimney? Because he has claustrophobia. Woof. Ornithopter's good because it didn't heal. Warpaint is not that bad. Orrery is interesting. Orrery could be more calculated gambles, which is kind of huge. Yeah, let's take a look at Orrery here. Secret Toxicate? What have I done to please the Spire Gods here? Hello? Why are all of these upgraded? Why are all of these upgraded? Well, just this one, actually. Okay, this is more normal. I'm taking that concentrate, though. You better believe it. Hell yeah, give me concentrate. Hell yeah, give me another prepared. Be another piercing whale. And then none of the above. Thank you. And then, yeah, I'll just take Ornithopter here. And one Acro. Now that we have concentrate, I do want Acro. Good. There we go. The power. Now is the time where Wraithform actually does something, I guess. Grande. GG. Strike dummies here. Reflex is here. Reflex is better than it was when we saw it before. I'll take this one. Grand Finale Strike, they called it. Alright, Power Pod is either Caltrops, Fumes, or Thousand Cuts. Caltrops are kind of good here. I think Caltrops. You can also set up the Wraithworm, which I believe I'm going to do. Kind of a weak turn one overall, though. Set him down, and then I'm going to go gambling, I think. Yeah, it's time to gamble plot. Okay, can't full block this without using the Wraithworm. I'll just get Fumes down. To take Beat of Death, huh? My feet have finally arrived. next turn. A little bit more here. Keep this whale. I think it's my last one. So I don't want to use it too early here. Yeah. It's gamble time. Let's see him about the finale. It's alright, though. The shits can absolutely be most of our damage. Okay, now we have Wraithform in hand for the next attack cycle. Feels about right. Going 2. We should make room in hand here. Just Wraithform now? I think so, right? Looks like we're going to kill it before this matters. Is the Wraithform permanently 0? Yeah, we use setup on it. That is indeed how. Not finale here. One more card. GG. G freaking G. It's over. GG. Set the streak to 4. Oh, yeah. GG. If you enjoyed that video, try this one next. How many times did we lose health during that run? Oh, that's a good question. Like, how many fights? Let's see. We lost health in the heart fight. We lost health in the Time Eater fight. And the Spheric Guardian with Shapes fight. Act 2 was actually perfect. I lost health when I took 50 gold from the Face Trader. It was the only time we took damage in Act 2. We took damage in Guardian. We took damage in Knob. And we took damage in the Hardpool fight before Sentries, and we took 1 damage in the Sentries. I only took 1 in this fight? Really? Wow. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, we did a lot of perfect fights in this run. Oh, that's an odd little quirk, Heligonian. Doesn't display that on my screen, so it's only through the Slay the Relics, huh? And yeah, we've won 13 out of the last 14. That's a lot of green. Had a bunch of losses before that, though. By the way, bad luck, Brian. Thanks for the Prime sub in 2 months. Any tips for a new Against the Storm player? There's a lot of mechanics going on in that game, but you don't have to interact with all of them on every run. For each settlement that you make, try to focus on doing one thing really well, like make a ton of one resource or of one advanced good, and then try to use that surplus at the trader to buy everything else that your settlement needs. Other quick tip, set production limits on all your production buildings. Whenever you're making something in a production building, make sure that there is an upper limit to how many of that thing that your people will make. Otherwise, they will use all of your raw ingredients to make 500 planks, and you'll be sad that you have no fuel. There's some early tips for you. Right, chat. Like I said, today's going to be a short stream. I've got some company coming over in a bit, so I'm going to get myself ready for all that. And so I'll bid so long and farewell to all of you. We're going to be back at it tomorrow. I'm going to be playing some UFO 50. Maybe something else I pick up on the Steam sale, too. But we're definitely going to be playing UFO 50 tomorrow. I'm just trying out some of the sub-games within that game. Then next week, I'll be off for the holidays. So this is my last Spire run for a little bit. Probably not the last Spire run of the year, but pretty close to it. Toodaloo, everybody. Aurelio, CPKA, Star Stuff, Guiha, Zatox, Ski Master, and all my lovely folks. I'll catch you all later. Until then, my friends, stay cozy. Toodaloo.